Yo, what's up? You tuned into an edition of Moving Forward with Dave. I'm your host, Dave. We're going to do a little walk in the park today. I feel like it. Right before I go home, got a couple of things on my mind. We're going to let them out. So here we go. So today marks Joe Biden's 1 year in office, pretty much. You know, marked by disaster after disaster after disaster and the hell that we've been going through for the last year. This guy is the biggest clown on the planet Earth. This guy wants you to believe that he created more jobs than any other president. Like, this guy wants you to believe that. Look around you. Is that happening? You know that shit ain't happening. Stop. This guy wants you to believe that, you know, he was right on time with these COVID tests, which are about 3 weeks too late because everybody's got it. Everybody had it. You know, everybody's family, vaccinated or not, had it. And now you're going to get these tests out right now. Okay, better late than never, I guess. Maybe for the next wave or whatever the fuck it is. So that's another fucking failure right there of leadership. A constant failure of leadership on every level. This guy can't get 33% approval rating over that. And you know it's much lower than that, people. You have to know it's much lower than that. And this was on like a Quinnipiac poll, and this is the most liberalist poll in America. There is no more liberal poll in America than this one. So if they're telling you it's 33%, you know it's a hell of a lot lower than that. And I don't know a goddamn person that is even wants this guy anymore. Liberals, independents, conservatives. We all know this fucking guy's been a fucking disaster. We all know this guy's been a complete waste of time, waste of space, installed fake leader of the world. We are an embarrassment. We are, I mean, tell me one good thing this guy's done. I mean, we're talking the Afghanistan shit that this guy did. That's still going on over there. Nobody wants to talk about that shit. There's still people trapped over there. Today, still people trapped over there that want to get the hell out of there. But we did everything we could. We abandoned those people. We know how we did it. We know exactly what we did. And it's bullshit to think anything else. So, like I said, I'm just going for a walk today in the park. Sometimes I just get this out before, you know, I do this, you know what I mean, go home, and because I want to unwind and I want to go home and play Dark Souls 3 tonight. I know I hate myself because I keep playing that game, and it is the fucking toughest game in the world. Holy smokes. But we gonna beat that game. You wait and see. Anyway, so this guy gets the test out late, can't get out of Afghanistan, lying to you about job approvals, and I mean job-created jobs. I mean, inflation through the roof, which we were supposed to, you know, that wasn't happening. Then it was kind of happening, and then it was, it's good for us. Then after it's good for us, it was, maybe the government should control our gas and our food prices. I mean, are you fucking people serious with this dude? Who the fuck voted for this guy, man? You guys voted for a moderate. You got some fucking leftist radical that's running the show here. And now you want him, now he wants you to believe that this voting rights bill, which is not a voting rights bill, it is a pretty much right to cheat bill. We all know it. You give me an example of some person that didn't want to vote, that wanted to vote, excuse me. You give me a person, you give me, we haven't gotten one example of a person, one individual that wanted to vote, was a legal citizen in this country and couldn't vote. Show me this person. Somebody bring this person to light. Where is this person? Or these people? You got these people telling that the black community and the Hispanic community are not smart enough to go get a photo ID. Don't know how to get online. Don't know how to do this. I mean, I've never seen a guy get away with so much fucking racially charged crap. And you just give him a pass. Oh, he didn't mean that. He didn't say that. Oh, he's just, like, it's crazy. You people are absolutely out of control. So I watched the Trump rally in Arizona the other day, and you guys know how I feel about that. Like, I think that we, wanted to move. I want to move forward with Ron DeSantis. But I watched that rally, and I must say, the man was right about everything he said. I mean, he may deliver the message terribly, but he ain't wrong. He's completely 100% right. I mean, like he said, he may deliver the message wrong, like, a little arrogant, but damn, man, the guy's sitting back and saying, I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. And guess what? He's right on every level. So I have to, apologize in a way, but not in a way. I wish he would have delivered the messages a little bit better. I mean, but that's just not him, I guess. But, it makes me reconsider, you need somebody like that. You need somebody like that. It's so deep, it's so bad that you may not want him, but you need him. So I kind of sit back and I'm thinking about it, more and more I think about it, and the more and more I read and the more I hear about stuff, you just sit back and these guys are getting crazier and crazier and crazier. Like, I just read this other poll. This is a Ramson poll that says 29% of Democrats would have your children taken away from you if you weren't vaccinated temporarily. Think about that for a second. They would have your children taken away from you because you're not taking some experimental drug that's still in trials. You're the fucking trial. It's crazy. And then you got another article out of the San Francisco Chronicle that says if you want true equity, to give away your children. Give away your children. Dude, read that article. I swear to God, go read it. It's the San Francisco Chronicle, which is a pretty big fucking paper. And they published this. The co-op-ed. They published this. I read the whole article. It is the most disturbing fucking article I've ever heard. They have this fascination with your children. From schools to taking them away to giving them away. Think about this crap, man. Just think about it for a second. What good has come of this, man? What good has come? Tell me. Tell me one good thing has come. What positive shit has come from this man? I can't get a positive vibe from him at all. What did he do? What has he done? You got these people trying to destroy the filibuster in Congress, which is a 60 votes for a supermajority, and they want to push through this cheating bill. Totally bipartisan, just all Democrats. I mean, at what point are we going to stop that? At what point are we going to see through this? I mean, I got to have an ID to go into the fucking bar. I got to have an ID to buy cigarettes. I got to have an ID to make a purchase. I have to have an ID when I'm pulled over by the police. I have to have an ID to do most things. And it's pretty goddamn easy to get a goddamn ID. I mean, Jesus Christ, it's freaking easy as hell to get an ID. And they want you to tell you that you have to have all these IDs for everything except to fucking vote. The most sacred fucking right that we have. How the hell are we going to do that? You tell me. Tell me where our freedom is. A lot of people saying, oh, you're making this up, that our freedom isn't, you're being extreme. Like, nobody's freedom's being taken and stuff like that. But I have to beg to differ, man. I mean, they're slowly being taken one by one, over and over. And I see this, and they're masterminds, big media, big tech, the social fucking media hubs. A lot of people gotta see this. So I wanted to say, for 1 year of complete disaster to disaster in hell, lies, deceit, cheat, and everything else, what has he done? What's he done? Your life better? Your neighbor's life better? I mean, what have we achieved? What is this great thing that we have achieved? I mean, you got over 75, 80% of America. I mean, that's including blacks, Hispanics, immigrants that are legally here, that want the voter ID. They want it. But you want to go against the will of the people. 100%. That's 100% against the will of the people. I mean, if it's 20, 30% of the people saying we want this, but those are the radicals. Those are the radicals that will vote for this man no matter what. Because they want to transform everything to their way, to the government controlling everything. I don't let the government control none of me. I've done everything my own. You think I waited for these guys to get this test? Those tests? I've had those tests. Because I seen that coming before it all happened. Why would I wait for the government the 3 weeks after the fact and admit that we should have done better testing? Dude, you knew that 2 years ago. You knew this. Everybody knows this. And then we're sitting back and we're going, you know, I can say it now, and I probably won't get banned. We already know that you can transmit it now. So I'm just not understanding. First, we weren't supposed to be able to transmit it. Then we were supposed to not be able to get it. Then we were supposed to be able to get it. Then we can't. Then we're going to get sick, and then we're staying out of the hospitals. I mean, I'm just not sure what the difference is anymore, man. I just don't understand. You got Great Britain loosening up some of its restrictions now. Going to treat it like a flu. Like, you know, I understand. You know, some people get really sick. Some people die from the flu. It happens every fucking year. But to sit back on that podium and tout how much you've done. You went 76 days without a press conference. 76 days. And you spent almost 40% of the time in Delaware. And then you got a clueless, unlikable vice president. How the hell did these people win? How? And you're telling me, on top of that, that white supremacy is the biggest problem in the world right now. That is some bullshit. That is code for take your freedom. That is code for squash any conservative voice. That's code for we're coming after you. Calling parents domestic terrorists for going to the school board meetings. Anybody with a dissent voice, a terrorist now. We created another unit of the Department of Justice for domestic terrorism, which is probably trivial on the grand scheme of things, don't you think? I don't know anything that's good coming out of this guy, man. This guy should get slaughtered in the midterms. I mean, absolutely slaughtered. Thank God you have at least two Democratic senators that are very moderate and very America-loving. And they're telling him, no, we're not going to change the rules. How are you going to change the rules without nothing on the other side helping? I mean, you're talking about a party that wants to change the rules that used it 327 times in last year. And the same day they want to change the rules, they used it the same day. So I just don't understand why you would want to create that type of government where one party rules. Could you imagine when the other side gets power? Could you imagine that? All the crazy shit they'll ram down your throat, and you can't stop it. Dude, it's perfect the way it is. There's no problem with it. The only problem with it is we can't cheat. And we want to keep these pre-COVID emergency 2 years of emergencies the same way. This is absolutely ridiculous. It is un-American. And I'm just tired. I'm tired of it. It's been 1 year of hell. 1 year of hell. I mean, for businesses, for families, for people trying to make ends meet. I mean, dude, it has been tough. It has been tough for me to keep my employees paid. It has been tough to try to keep the lights on. It has been tough. It has been tough. I mean, I've never experienced anything like this in my life. You know, you get up, you work hard, you do your thing, you know, and you're rewarded, and I am. I get up and I do my job. I work hard every day. My employees work hard every day. We win. But God damn it, man, the stifling and the crushing thumb of this fucking dictator is unbelievable. You called the other guy a dictator. This guy has used more executive orders in his first fucking couple of months than any other president in history. And you called me and this guy a dictator. You cannot govern through the legislative branch through executive orders, and you did the same thing. It seems like every time they say don't do this, they go ahead and do it. And then, oh, this is not what it is. And the fucking dumbing down of people in this country is fucking on another level. That mass formation, that mass formant psychosis that Dr. Malone was talking about, if you don't think that shit was real, just look at what's going on right now, man. Just look at the crazy shit that's going on right now. Wake up, people. Before it's too late, dude. I mean, it's just crazy town out here. I know I sound like a broken record, man, but I can't call it anymore, man, with this dude. This dude just stands up there. The media props him up. Full of lies. And we're the ones with the collateral damage. Don't worry about inflation, says the $55 million man. Don't worry about, your gasoline going up. That extra $150 that you need a month just to get to work. That you could have used for, a couple of bills. Maybe take your family out and have a little bit of enjoyment in your life. But you can't even do that. And then you got these passports that are absolutely the most ridiculous Nazi type shit I've ever seen in my life. Thank God Britain is kind of relaxing it a little bit. There's other countries that are relaxing it a little bit. But America's leading, right? We lead from the front. It's bullshit. We're leading from the back. We're not even leading. We're just floating. Let's see what happens. Let's throw this shit around. Let's just see what happens. Makes you sick to your stomach, man. The depression, the anxiety, everything that this guy has brought to this country has been unbelievable. You guys sit back and said that Donald Trump did this and Donald Trump did that. Your lives were nothing like it is right now. Not even close. I believe moderate Democrats don't want this. And you have a certain very minority group, anti-American group in this country that's running this country right now. And that's pretty much how it's going. And you guys did it. You bought the snake oil. You drank it. And it came out worse than it was supposed to be. And now you're sick. And you're so addicted to it that you can't kick it. Kick that shit. Please, for the love of God. Well, thank you. God bless you, your family. God bless the United States of America. Remember, always in doubt, prayer is always the answer. I believe divine intervention is our best bet. Something's got to give. Something's got to give. Something's just got to give.